Welcome. A couple of years ago I got some Crassula Ovata cuttings, really small, planted them all together, had the idea that one day I might want to make them into bonsais. So over time I've cut them, and that caused them to branch out more, creating a canopy, and it looks like it's time that they might look really great if I put them all together into a forest style plant. In the summertime I've been keeping them out in the sun. It's really windy outside today, so I'm going to make some room on the table back there, then I'll bring them in and we'll get started. Okay, here we have a look at them. This one right here is one that I took off of a larger tree last year and potted it, rooted it in this, and it took pretty well. So I'm going to add it to the mix. This one has done quite well. I'm going to cut it back a bit, and once we get them all situated in there, I'll see what happens. Okay, now we can give you a look at how the roots are looking. You can see it's had some pretty fair root growth. Each of them seem, even the cutting I took last year, really nice. Those cleaned up a little bit. Okay, for the soil we're going to start with a mixture that's already pretty high in volcanic content. It's got lots of lava rock and pumice and some perlite in there, some clay, a few things like that to give it lots of drainage. And then we're going to go ahead and add in a whole lot of pumice. I want a mixture that'll drain really well, but it's heavy enough to keep these guys anchored. This is a fairly shallow pot. And so we'll get this good and mix up. Okay, we got a good layer. We're going to get a good layer down there, I think. We can do a little bit better than that even. Okay, now that we've got the soil in place, let's go ahead and start placing some trees. Kind of stand up by themselves after a little root pruning. Okay, we put these trees through a pretty serious set of traumatic stress today, so the best thing for to do is to put it in the shade so it doesn't have too much sunlight and isn't too tempted to grow for a couple of days. Let the roots start growing so that it can support the growth and the water consumption it needs. I won't water it right away because I want to be sensitive to the roots. Roots on jade plants are a bit sensitive. They would prefer not to be overwatered.